I got some inks. Now it's time to start doing some ink wash painting. It's Bob Ross O'Clock. Using our homemade inks, we're going to do a wash painting. A wash uses several layers to build up tones. Where the ink looks lighter and darker here, it's just simply one layer and two layers. You can see which inks were mixtures and which were solutions. The black of the charcoal is all very, very present, so that's a mixture. Whereas the nice, smooth tea was obviously a solution. It's about controlling moisture. I'm gonna start with my dried elderberries. Trees grow up from the ground, sort of organically. It's about doing what the tree would do as it grows. I'm holding my brush sort of far back, which means less control, but it means more natural forms. I'm bringing those forms up sort of the way a tree would grow. The more times I go over a spot, the darker the spot's gonna be. See where it's pooling at the bottom? That's gonna end up darker because that ink's gonna sit there longer. For now, I'm gonna leave the tree as it is. I'll add to it later. I'm gonna start working on the ground plane. Black tea. If I touch that pooling ink, they're gonna bleed together. Pew, just like that. There's a little more sediment in my coffee too. I don't care. I'm running with it. Charcoal, I have to kind of scoop it out and spread it around. It's not very well defined. It's all right, it's the background. It's an imprecise medium. Time to do some leaves for my tree. Paprika and turmeric. Both of these are mixtures, so they're gonna need a shake. There's no point in trying to draw the shape of every single leaf. The human brain likes to make sense of the signals it's getting. And it's gonna see all these spotches and go, oh, they're leaves. I'm mostly working on the ends of the branches because leaves don't grow at the trunk of a tree. Happy little leaves. I've got turmeric on my fingers. I'm an equal opportunity slob. Got that really nice burnt sienna of the paprika and this beautiful ochre. I have some bleeding that eventually happened on the tree trunk. I'm gonna let that dry and then I'm gonna go over with that dried elderberry. I want some darker branches and limbs. I'll darken the trunk too. Now I'm gonna hit the sky. And for that I need my frozen bloobs. I don't necessarily expect this level of detail from everyone, but I also don't want you to give me 3 brush strokes and say done, because that's not really trying. Now I am gonna hit up the tree again. Kinda need that trunk to be solid. We'll have to see when it dries. And right now it's pretty saturated. It's gonna take a little bit to dry. Gotta try new things. That's what makes life good. Wow, I am really Bob Rossing.